Alright, so I'm working on this picture. This is the one I was working on earlier, and the costume design for this woman. And we'll take a further back look for it. And as I'm blacking out these areas, it's seeming like the hand isn't distinct enough when it's covering a part of her torso because of the chrome and the chrome armor. I think that these lines are a bit too thin and too numerous. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to black out the whole thing, and then I'm going to try to make the lines a little bit thicker and put less of them. So this is a little hard to cover up, this whiteout. But I think if I can do that, I kind of like this forearm though. That's cool. But we got to get rid of this because this is, it's just too gunked up. Oh, that's kind of cool. Well, maybe I should have went. I know earlier I talked about not separating the muscle groups with these lines, but maybe if I just separate the muscle groups in a crackly way, it'll give the impression and it won't look too forced. Sorry. Because yeah, right now it just looks, it's all, it just looks like a bunch of gobbledygook. So you can't really see that when you that's kind of cool. But yeah, let's try that right now. So if we were to separate these muscle groups, the bicep, we can crackle that. Like so. Let's make that bigger. We're going to have to indicate a separation there because it looks like the chrome is bleeding into the arm. But okay, so we would have the line from the elbow there, like that, and then you would have that thin strip of muscle that comes up here. But would I want to accentuate that? I don't know. I'll leave it alone for now. And then we'll just separate the wrist from the rest. And we'll do one knuckle. I think that looks pretty good. I don't like the way this bicep came out though. How can I fix that? Maybe if I bring this line down and put a bigger separation up here. Let's see if that'll work. Let's cover that up with some ink. This glare is killing it. Okay. Yeah, let's separate. Let's cover this area here. Cover it. Redo the line. Does that work? No, that doesn't even work. And this is the kind of thing you got to try because, I mean, it's really, this stuff is important. It really is. And if it don't come out looking right, no matter which way you draw it, it's not ever going to come out looking right. So you got to kind of work around what you've done definitely don't like that. Well, it seems that at this particular angle anyway, that bicep isn't really going to be, you know what? It may be because the bicep, because the arm is turned, maybe it's not going to show the full line. So you can have the line coming and then tapering off and disappearing, then up and around. That looks a little better. And let's put a crack right in the middle. Yeah. Okay. So if we do that, we got to make some of these lines a little bigger and a little thicker. So when we color them, we can actually have a gradation from the light yellow to the dark red. So we got to, and if we make the lines bigger, we can do a little more showing the flowing and changing. I almost kind of envision these as like plates. Like the arm is pure lava or energy, and these black areas are just plates floating around on it. So if we can crack this open some, and maybe another one maybe around here. And one more here. If we do that, we make these lines. I'm sorry about this glare. Move this a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. So when we have this area, we can kind of look like these, these pieces of rock are breaking off into it. Yeah, I think that'll actually end up looking better in the long run. Because the way it was before, it was just too muddled. And I want to be able to really see, as soon as I look at it, what exactly the hand's doing, what the body's doing, all that. All right. That's just something I wanted to let you guys know that I was working on, and maybe come up with a little solution for that. And when we do this arm, it might come out a little better. Also, like as you can see, if you put the light on it, this paper is a mess. There's all kinds of corrections and drawing over white out and whiting out over drawing and redoing it again. But when you actually scan these in and clean them up, you're not going to be able to see all of this garbage. It's going to look just like a finished product. So don't be afraid to just put it on there, because if you sit around trying to figure out how to arrange things, I got to leave this part white because the hair is going to go through it, just go through it, just draw the whole thing. And if you got to do it again, make it easier on yourself. And the more you draw, the more you're going to be able to figure out what you want to do first, second, third, and fourth. And but for now, when you're kind of getting into it, you just got to start putting marks on your paper. You have to. All right then. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.